able to do.
Stephen Houston.
He has been quiet.
And I think Indiana's got to get him cranked up to give themselves a chance here.
They'll toss it to Houston on first down. Houston on the edge. Houston with room. Down the sidelines. Stephen Houston. 79 yards if he can get it across, and he will. A touchdown for Indiana.
3 receivers set. Gaping hole. Houston. Touchdown.
Hold on. For Indiana was a 3 and out. So now Cam Kaufman and the Hoosiers back to work from the 25. Some running room to the outside for Stephen Houston and a first down to the 36. Patrick Nixon-Yeoman out there on the tackle.
Points Wisconsin put up on Indiana, an 83-20 win. Houston, he's got a good burst into the secondary across midfield. Stephen Houston gonna win the foot race. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, Bush does a great job of getting underneath. Now he goes airborne, but as soon as you go airborne, remember, you lose your juice. And Bush is able to push him backwards.
3rd and goal. They'll try another run, and this time, Houston into the end zone.
Football team, you got to get touchdowns. We weren't able to do so.
And Stephen Houston continuing to run behind his pads here.
Good job again, Stephen. Had decent.
Houston, 5th-year senior from Little Rock, Arkansas. And Wild boots it. It's fumbled at the 5. Now scooped back up by Houston. Houston at the 25-30. And Taylor comes over to make the stop. But a huge run.
The NBA with both Orlando and Charlotte. And here's a big run. Another one on the ground. This time it's Stephen Houston, and he takes it inside the 30. Rylan Moore.
Keep it on the ground with Houston. He's into the Wisconsin secondary. A terrific start offensively for Indiana.
Trying to struggle forward. Stephen Houston stopped short.
Formation, just come downhill.
On 2nd down, Houston into the end zone. Sets up the screen to Houston. Got a great block out front, and Houston dives in for the touchdown.
And that's what you got to be. Nice job, Sudfeld, getting into Houston. As you mentioned, what a great block. And out front. And that's what these teams do. They love to involve their running back.
Chris. Either way, it's 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Houston to the outside, and Houston in for the touchdown.
When you're a confused player, nothing's worse than a confused player. But I think the emergence of Stephen Houston in the offense has really benefited the Hoosiers. Here you're going to see a simple check down, but watch how he finishes this run. They've been waiting for this toughness to get the first down. I love it. Now watch what he does here. Here's Houston in the backfield. He's going to get a pulling guard. Now he is a one-cut back. So watch this. There's the cut. He sees the hole. Now he's able to hit it and get upfield and then take this ball all the way to the end zone, adding that big play element to his game. But now watch how he finishes here. This is what they've been waiting for, an offense that will flex its muscle.
On the field a lot today as the give goes to Houston, and Houston, just as John mentioned, got right through that line and down to the 30.
What they
startled as Houston on the sweep to the outside, banging his way down the sidelines, and Houston a punishing touchdown.
Watch how he finishes this run. See, he squares his shoulders. Now he's delivering a blow, doesn't stop the legs, and he sniffs out the end zone.
3 receivers set. Gaping hole. Houston. Touchdown.
We talked a minute ago about these receivers. If they can block on the edge, you can see him here. Cody Latimer comes in right at there and does a
Nate Sudfeld wears number 7, the freshman quarterback that had to come in to the injury to Cameron Kaufman making his first start. He dumps it out in the flat, and that's Houston on this side of the field. Make that Newsome makes the stop, Jonathan Newsome.
You can see the run game up front.
In a Ball State uniform. Houston to the outside, cuts inside, and Houston, and a touchdown, the first for IU.
You can see right there, old man River and Will Mattee is pulling around the outside, getting a good kick block by Eckert, the youngster, the true sophomore, out on the edge. And once again,
good thing that a lot of these guys didn't play. Kaufman The handoff and plenty of running room, and that's Stephen Houston. He's across the 50 into Ball State territory as both teams are showing the versatile running game. It's not just one running back. It may be
losing contain on the outside, and you have to be alert for inside zone plays, bouncing to the outside. You have to close the
player. 79 rushing yards in the first half.
New tight end of the game for Indiana, Charles Love III. Running play. Oh, and Houston, tons of room. He's got a chance. Houston, touchdown, Indiana. That come from?
Well, I talked about, watch Dan Feeney come right around the corner right here, the right guard, and look at that block that he puts on Ryan Shazier. That spring.
And Indiana on the board. Maybe a little momentum now for the Hoosiers. They trail by 3.
His pad level down and delivers a blow.
3rd down, touchdown, Houston!
Well, Coach told Jay Lehman that they had to make sure that they scored touchdowns, and that's exactly.
Guys, this cannot happen again to us, but I just think that Iowa's going to have a little bit too much offense for Minnesota in that ball game.
Houston running through that trash, and he comes out clean. And Indiana 1st down, setting up 1st and goal from inside the 2. 9-yard rumble for Houston.
Again, Stephen Houston continuing to earn reps on this offense. Guy that's showing that he's very tough to bring down, runs through a lot of arm tackles.
8 touchdowns.
Well, I'm going to tell you where that play's going to go. You know, the quickest way to go between point A, point B, straight line, he didn't get off that by an inch.
More the same today. 3rd down. Keel back into the game, and Keel able to get it off. It's complete. 1st down and more. Houston out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Second guy on tap. Stephen Houston. Oh, sorry. Okay. Anyway, option. He hands it off to the running back. He's in the end zone for the touchdown. They got young guys that are making plays for them. This one right here, he takes a little, just a routine handoff, makes a couple guys miss. He's in the end zone. Okay.
A lot of options here for Indiana. They give it right up the gut. Houston. And Houston running hard inside the 30. Terry
will not go tempo here. Slow it down. Use clock. This is Stephen Houston trying to get that edge on the right side. He finds it. 1st down Hoosiers as Houston gets 12. Indiana approaching 300 rushing yards on the afternoon. Houston picking his way around the right side. He emerges from the traffic. Stephen Houston inside the 10-yard line as the Hoosier 100 yards last week. There's Houston around the right side and into the end zone.
Houston slashing, dashing, touchdown! Number 12, Stephen Houston. For 4th most rushing touchdowns in school history. Houston, hello. 2 in the backfield. And there is room to roam. Plenty of room down that sideline, and it's go, man, go. Stephen Houston, touchdown.
Number 12, Stephen Houston, the ball carrier. Touchdown!